Hey everyone, Ryan here at eTrailer. Today we're going to be checking out and showing you how to change these DeeMaxx stainless steel grease caps. So when it comes to trailer maintenance, these grease caps almost become a part of that. Every time you get in to repack your bearings or check on that type of thing, a lot of times what can happen is the grease cap can end up getting damaged, dented, and things of that nature. So this will be a great replacement and in most cases an upgrade. I say an upgrade in most cases because these caps are actually stainless steel while the vast majority of the other ones out there are not. And they have a silicone plug as opposed to a rubber one. So these just hold up a lot better. You get a lot more life out of them. They don't tend to crack and start to break apart as easily as the rubber type ones. And in my opinion too, they're a little easier, a little more malleable to take in and out. And that is so you can get to the grease fitting inside of there. Some of these axles have these easy lube type grease fittings, so you go in there without having to remove the whole cap and grease your bearings up. Went ahead and popped our cap off here so we could have a look at what's going on the inside. And just to give you a couple of measurements, this is going to work if you have an inner hub bore of 2.44 inches. So that's from there to there. The flange of the cap is 2.45 inches, and the overall height of it is going to be 1.5 inches. Really, when it comes down to it, an extremely well-made grease cap and plug. This would be perfect for harsh environments, especially for those of you that have boat trailers. It just makes sense having the stainless steel and the silicone hold up to those elements better. Or even like in our case, we have this little camper that is set up to be, go off-road and things like that. So a lot more wear and tear than kind of your typical trailer. Or if you're just wanting kind of the best of the best, really, then this should be a great solution for you. They do come individually sold, so if you need more than one, you have to pick them up separately. But yeah, as far as getting these changed out, everyone has kind of their own way of doing things, but I'll show you how we did it here today, at least give you some direction on how you can get yours done. You need to first start by getting our old cap removed. And there's several different ways you can do this. I like to use a little tool like this to get in there and kind of pry on it. Some people take a chisel or a flathead screwdriver, work it in between the cap and the hub face, or some people even take just a rubber mallet and knock it off that way. But this is how I like to do it. So I'm just going to get it in between the cap and the hub. Start to work it, and usually like to hit it in a few different angles here. Eventually, you can work this thing out. This one's really tight. Pop this off and set it to the side. To get our new cap put on, what I like to do is just take a little bit of grease and put a thin layer around this flange. It just seems like it helps it drive in a little bit easier. And there's, again, a couple ways you can do this. You can line this up as close as you can get it and hit it with a mallet. Just be careful, you don't want to dent it. You can, tap around the edge. If you don't have a tool like I'm going to use, this is a driver tool here. Drives it in perfect every time. My next best recommendation to do this would to take a block of wood, put it over the cap, and then take a mallet and tap it in that way. But these are really convenient and handy to have. So if you want to use something like this, you can get it here at eTrailer. We'll just line that up. Drive it into place. And you're just going to drive it until it's flush. If you picked up a couple of these, you know, you just do that same process to get the other ones changed out. But with that said, that'll do it for our look at of the DeeMaxx stainless steel grease cap.